We will start with feet hip width apart. Just relax the knees. Make sure the hips are square, shoulders back and down. Crown up towards the sky, looking parallel to the ground. One hand on the chest, one just below the ribs. Breathing in and out through the nose if you can, or just however's comfortable for you. Just aim the in-breath to the lower hand. Down. So we're going to inhale as we come up onto the toes. Exhale, back down onto the heels, arms down. And again, inhale up onto the toes, lengthen up. Exhale down. So inhale, coming up, squeeze the belly button in. Exhale down. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale down. So we're going to do one more and stay up. So inhale, and keep breathing. Relax your shoulders. So you can come onto the heels if you need to. If you can, try and stay on the toes. And we're going to bring the arms shoulder level, palms facing forwards. Then we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring the arms back. And then reach up again. Good. So shoulder level, squeeze, back, and reach. Shoulder level, squeeze, back, and reach. Two more. Shoulder level, squeeze, back, and reach. Shoulder level, squeeze, back, and then reach as high as we can, and come down. So feet back to hip width, so check those toes. And just gently rolling the shoulders back. And then forwards. And then shake the shoulders out. Alright, so we're going to work through the lower joints. We're going to get steady on that right foot and just work into your left ankle. And then rotate the other way. Yeah, other side. So into your right ankle. And the other way. And bring that foot down. So we're going to bring up the left knee, bring the fingertips to the kneecap. Have the arm out if you need to for balance, or bring the hand to the hip. I'm going to rotate into that knee joint. Remember, keep the belly button squeezed in, find a good focus point. And then rotate the other way. Yeah, coming down, other side. So always keep the arms out if you need. Working on that knee joint, but try and keep the foot relaxed. And the other way. And bring that leg down. Now working into the hip. Standing back on your right one, just into the left one. So we just want a little movement where it's smooth. It doesn't have to be massive. So you feel all the ligaments and tendons pulling over each other. So just a nice smooth little movement. And then the other way. And bring the leg down. So finally into your right hip. And the other way. And bring that leg down. So we're going to take the legs out wide. So I'm going to do that wide sweep. So if you've got any issues with the back, then just be very careful, and if it doesn't feel right, don't do any more. If it feels good, we're going to go around 5 times and just keep swapping. So 5 times each way. So we're going to bring the arms up first. So we're going to inhale, lengthen up, and then twist, and then just circle the arms around. So don't aim for the ground, just circle around nice and easy. And inhale up again, twist the other way, and just circle around. Good. So remember, if that did not feel good, do not do any more. Inhale, twist, exhale, down and round. Inhale, twist, exhale. Inhale, twist, exhale. Inhale, twist, and exhale. So we're going to do 2 more each way. Inhale, twist, exhale. Inhale, twist, exhale. So you might be getting a little bit closer to the ground, but again, don't force it. Inhale, twist, exhale, down and round. So last one. Inhale, twist, and exhale. And bring the arms down. So we'll keep the legs nice and wide. We're going to turn that. Right foot 90, back foot slightly angled. Again, look at that line from the front heel to the back arch. Bend the front knee. Knee above the ankle, not past the ankle. And try and bring the shoulders and hips back towards me. So we're going to come into an extended side angle. So this might be as far as you get. We might have a little lean over to the side, just with the hand on the thigh. We want to keep the chest open to the front. Now if you can keep that body facing forwards, bring the forearm to the thigh. If you find you're twisting, move back to this. Yeah. I'm going to reach up with the arm and bring it across the head, palm facing down, trying to keep the arm straight. So we're lengthening all the way to the fingertips. If it doesn't feel good on the shoulder, just keep the hand to the hip. Now, if you feel steady, just turn and look up to the sky. Hold and breathe. Very good. So inhale, come up. Exhale, relax that arm and turn the feet around. Try and find that line again. Bend the front knee. Make sure the knee tracks in line with the toes. It doesn't drop inwards. And try and square back to me. And might just be a little lean to the side. Or maybe bring the forearm down. Gradually going out of shot. Bring the arm up and across. So try and straighten and lengthen the arm. Again, make sure you're steady. Maybe turn and look to the sky. Hold it. And inhale up. Exhale, arm down. Alright, so we're going to do 2 more on each side, and we're going to progress, but you don't have to. So you can either have a rest or stay in the basic pose, or I'll just show you a little bit extra. So turn in your right foot again. Remember, you can just be here, or here, or if you really want to use those core muscles, take your elbow away from the thigh. Ooh, yeah. Hold and breathe. So remember, if you're holding on to the breath, you're trying too hard. Yeah. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Turn the feet around. So good bend in that front knee. And just go into where you can. So set up in the pose first, and if you want to go that extra part, make sure you engage those core muscles. And breathe. Nice. And coming on up. Alright, so this third one, it's more of a bind, so you need the flexibility in the shoulders. So don't worry if you can't get there yet. So we've got that right foot 90 degrees. Back foot slightly angled. So we'll just come into the basic pose. So you're welcome to stay there, or if you want to work on the core one again, or if you want to try the bind. We're taking the upper arm around the back, lower one underneath the thigh. We'll try and bring the hands together, and then open the chest up to the front. Wow, very good. And inhale back, exhale. Turn the feet around. Again, make sure you've got that good base. So come into the first pose. So the options, core work, or a little bit more flexibility. You might be able to do it one side and not the other. Good. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Alright, so we're going to come back just to the feet, hip width, and just loosen off the shoulders a little bit. So working on the breathing. So inhale, coming up. Exhale. And the other way. Inhale up, exhale. And relaxing there. Alright, so a little bit more with the balance, but also working on the foot. So we're going to stand on that right foot. So we might just bring the left leg out in front. Or you might be able to hold on to the thigh and just keep the knee bent. Or you might be able to straighten that leg out in front. So either option, just a little bit of balance. So we're going to inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex the foot. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Bring that leg down. Other side. Remember, you can just do it here. Or keep the knee bent and do it. Or we're going to try and straighten the leg. Straight through the spine, crown to the sky. So inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, and bring that leg down. Right, so we're going to finish off with a little bit of a twist. So we've got the feet wider than hip width. So we've still got the feet, toes pointing forwards, a little bend in the knee. So we're going to try and keep the hips still and just twist through this area. So fingertips to the back of the head. Elbows in line with the shoulders, and just try and concentrate on that chest area. Just a little movement. Now see if you can find a difference and twist a little bit more at the waist. So it might not feel very different. If you keep those hips, or sorry, those knees bent, you'll be able to isolate the hips a little better. So just going to take some time just to warm up the spine. Just see how far we can go. You might find a certain point where it feels a bit looser, a little bit smoother, and you go further, maybe a little faster. But yeah, just listen to your body, see what feels right. And then we're going to straighten the legs, so we twist through the hips, the knees, and the ankles if they all feel okay. And then we'll bring the arms down, just let the arms be heavy. So just swing the arms, no effort involved. And then relax the arms. So we're going to bend the knees again, just a little bit. Hands on the hips. And we're going to imagine that we've got a hula hoop. And we're just going to work on that lower spine into the sacrum area. So that's the triangle bit at the bottom of the spine, like that. So if that gets stuck, you might find problems through the back. But a little movement like this can loosen it up and make all the difference to your back. Then we'll go the other way. So you might be able to just do the hula hoop, or you might be able to tilt forwards and back as well. But don't think about it too much. So we're going to change direction again. So you're just making as much movement in the hips as you can. And the other way. And then we'll relax there, and we will bring the feet back to hip width. So make sure those toes are pointing forwards, knees are relaxed, hips are in line, shoulders back and down, crown up towards the sky, chin parallel to the ground. So one hand on the chest, one just below the ribs. So breathing in and out through the nose if you can. Remember to aim the in-breath to the lower hand. And just notice if you can feel the heartbeats with the upper hand. And just notice the toes in the sand. So if you feel comfortable, close the eyes. If not, keep them open. We're just going to stay here for about 5 long breaths. Maybe tune into the waves if you can. Now keeping the hands where they are, we'll just open the eyes, notice your surroundings, and we're all done.